Hello everybody, my name is Jake Farmer, and this year, I want to try doing some more art stuff. So, to try and get this month started, I thought I'd do some designs, make some characters based off stuff. So, I put a post on Blue Sky and... Right, so, there's mainly 3 people who contributed, so I'll take a suggestion from each and go through them. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. So first up is Lopmon, suggested by my friend Izzy. Now the first thing I think of when I see Lopmon is that adorable face. Oh, and I guess big ears too. So when designing this one, I instantly went for color brown, of course, based on Lopmon. And as for the ears, I decided to make it little attachments to hats. I don't know why, but for some reason making it a big short jacket just felt natural to the design, and add on some extra pockets to make it feel a bit bigger. As for the ears, I don't know why, but for some reason the sort of spheres and spikes stood out to me, despite none of those being present on Lockmon. And eventually, as you can see along the way, I decided to add a little texture into the pink bits, making it not just a liquid. And I really like how it came out actually. Makes the pink bits look a bit more in-depth and like they're not just little bits of something. Makes it look like it actually has 3D depth instead of just being like painted on. All in all, this was probably my favorite out of all 3 designs. I really liked how this one came out. Next up from we have Mimikyu, Relaxo, interesting name for Snorlax, and Gengar. Now for this one I used Snorlax as the base primarily because I couldn't really think of using either of the other two. But if you only now as I'm reading this, I kind of think my idea was Mimikyu, but I still went with Snorlax anyways. So for the base color I wanted to be purple, kind of like Gengar, but I didn't really go with that. I made a dark bluish, kind of a blend between the two. I did make the arms a bit spiky, and I added those like spike fur bits to mimic Mega Gengar's fist. I don't know what to call that. Is this supposed to be gauntlets or something? I don't know. Just staying competitive and away from me. I added on the yellow bits of claws, making it look kind of like teeth biting down from Mimikyu. I wanted to make the face a bit shadowy, like Mimikyu 2. You don't see the real body underneath. But I left it looking like Snorlax and gave it like, I don't know, crack eyes or something. I don't know what it's called. Basically made red eyes again. I also eventually added more red eyes underneath the yellow claw on the back. Honestly, reading this, I think we should have probably put more yellow claws on it and more emphasis on the eyes and the claws, but I kinda like it. And last up comes from Spawn Andy, wanting to combine the Dryad and the Guide from Terraria. Hey, wasn't this guy an Eldritch Horror or something? So for this design, you can tell I've been playing gacha games quite a bit. But yeah, combining them was kind of hard because the Dryad, the Dryad doesn't wear much, at least from what I can tell. And the guy appears to be just a basic guy in a sweater. So it was kind of hard to combine the two. Honestly, I think if you look carefully at the sketch here, there was supposed to be like leaves wrapping around one of her arms. I forgot to do that when I started doing it digitally. But I tried my best to kind of combine the two. Honestly, looking at the design now, it really looks like I've done more with this, but I wanted to try and still be somewhat within the bounds of two characters, despite them being drastically different in terms of how they dress. I think I did somewhat good enough, I guess. I'm kind of pleased with it. Wish I remembered to leave. The bit of gold would have probably added more to her arms. Alright, and that's about it. Honestly, wanted to start a bit easy-ish for this year. Trying to get an art video every month. And if you look at the Blue Sky post I made for this, yeah, we saw in the intro they posted a lot of suggestions. I wanted to do more, but some were really hard, so I just stuck to 3. Who knows? If this video gets at least somewhat popular, I might do more. Please don't. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later.